2024 is quickly approaching, and I decided in November that instead of finishing the year strong, I would finish soft. So I've been prioritizing rest, self-care, and preparing to ease into the new year. In full transparency, 2023 has been a lot, and getting to the end of the year and feeling like I didn't accomplish everything that I set out to do simply because I wasn't disciplined or consistent enough only taught me the valuable lesson that I need a different strategy and to take a new approach to setting and achieving goals. I was talking to my therapist regarding this, and she told me that she believed my goals were too broad. So one thing that I need to do is get more specific. To do this, I'm making sure that my goals are SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. I've decided that my phrase for the year is God's will, not mine. So another thing that I'm doing is going to the Bible and seeing what the word says about each area that I'm planning for. I really grew in my faith this year, but continue to feel the need to control outcomes and get so worried about what's next instead of just living in the moment, doing my part, and fully trusting God. Lastly, I'm going to set goals and strategies for each goal by quarter. I believe this will make achieving all of my goals for the year more manageable and help me to stay on track. This is the last year that I feel I survive and not thrive. This is the last year that I let life pass me by. This is the last year that I look back and question where the time went or what I did. This is the last year that I trust my own will and not God's. And I want to show you guys how I am preparing for 2024 so that it's better, and I hope that it helps you as you're preparing for the new year.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, today we are setting goals and preparing for the new year. My original plan was to do all of this at the hotel after I left the spa. I was going to sit out by the pool and just continue my relaxing vibe and get on my laptop there. But it just wasn't a nice day, so I just came home to do this. But at least I feel rejuvenated and I'm ready to dive into setting my goals. As I shared in the intro of this video, I realized that I need a new strategy and I didn't want to overcomplicate it or anything. So there are mainly two steps that I'm going to do. I mean, kind of more steps in between, but there are two things overall that I'm doing. First, I have a note in my notes app of my 2024 goals by area. So just for example, finance, health, faith, those are like three of the areas that I have. And I'm setting goals for each of those. I'm putting that in my notes app because I do want to make a vision board. For the last few years, I've been making a digital one, and I plan to do that as well. But I want to actually make a vision board where I print stuff out, write things. Like I said, I was getting different Bible verses, so I want to put those on this board. I just want to hang it on my wall and see it every single day. So the note that I'm creating is specifically just so that I know what I'm putting on the vision board. So goals for each area and then Bible verses for each area. That's what is in the note that I have. And then the second thing that I'm going to be doing is going into Notion. And in Notion, I'm going to put all those goals as well. But the Notion template that I have, you can break the goals down by quarter, which I was talking to you guys about. It's a really amazing Notion template. I'll show you guys, but I purchased it from a YouTuber. Her name is Jules. I'll enter her name and then I will put the link to her page and in the Notion template in my description box. I highly recommend it. It was $33, but I believe $33 well spent. This template is amazing. It has, like I said, you can put all of your goals and then you can break them down by quarter. And within the quarterly goals, you put the action steps behind each. It has habits. It has where you can plan by week, which I love doing that. And I kind of have stuff all over the place. Last year, I do a lot of stuff in notes. I actually have a paper planner. I have my iPad planner, and I use Notion a lot. So I really love Notion, but the idea of having literally everything in this one Notion template was perfect for me. So yeah, more on that later. But yeah, just wanted to go over the two things that I'll be doing to set my goals, plan my year, and that I'll be sharing with you guys today. Okay guys, so as I mentioned, first up, I'm going to start with the note. I started this note a few weeks ago actually, and I didn't write any goals in just because I wanted to. One, I was still kind of thinking of everything that I wanted to jot down. I wanted to do it on camera with you guys. So I started a while ago, got the sections together, and also I believe it was like last week I was on the road and I went ahead and put the Bible verses in. So my areas that I want to set goals for 2024 include faith, finances, health, community/social, business, hobbies, career, and then I also put in a section for books that I want to read. And these are the ones that were on the top of my head. I have some like screenshotted. I probably have another note, so just need to put all of that here. I typically read like one book a month, so I think with everything else that I want to do, I'm just going to stick with that. So just find 12 books and read those over the course of the year. Okay, so what I want to do, one, I don't want to make this video too long. Two, I don't want to share all of my goals. Some of them are a little personal and I don't want to, I guess, share things before I have the chance to like work on them. And for the sake of that and time, I'll try to do like one per section just to give you guys an idea of the process. Okay, so as far as faith, like I said, I do feel like I grew in my faith in 2023. I read the Bible every morning. I watched church every Sunday. But I don't know, I just feel like I can go deeper. So I would say that one of my goals as it relates to faith for 2024 would be to have a better morning routine. I used to journal, and I was like looking through a journal and I only journaled like a few times this year. So I want to get back into that, like a prayer journal. So not only reading the Bible, but like taking notes and also journaling my prayers. Hey you guys, so next we have finances, and all I'm going to say is this is one of my main focuses because I have been trying to get better with my finances for a while now. With turning 30 this year and just, you know, being more clear on what I want for my life, there are a few different things in this area that I know I need to make sure that I am intentional about. But one is going to be to pay off my credit cards. I set that goal last year, and yeah, I guess I just wasn't intentional about it, to be honest. Full transparency, it's so much easier to just pay the minimum amount and, you know, use that extra money for something else. But it's like, literally, it's not doing anything. So yeah, here I'm going to put pay off both credit cards. I think if I focus on paying one off in the first 6 months and the other in the last 6 months, yeah, that's much more manageable than trying to put more on them each month. So I'm going to put that to just get more specific about how I'm going to tackle it, and then I'll have to go in and actually calculate what those amounts are, and I'll put that in later. Okay, now let's move into health. So for this category, I mean, I wouldn't describe myself as an unhealthy person. I mean, I don't eat the best, but I don't eat horribly. One thing, honestly, my top goal in this category is going to be to get back in a consistent workout routine. I was doing really well in 2021, 2022. And then, oh, that's what happened. I went to a hybrid work schedule. So between commuting to and from work and being in the office 3 days a week, and it's like I would get home and not always feel like working out. So that just kind of like took away from my workout routine, honestly. So yeah, top goal in this category is going to be to get back on a consistent workout routine. Because I need to get back into it, I'm going to say 3 days a week. Eventually, maybe in like quarter 2, quarter 3, once I get into the habit of 3 days a week, I can move to 4, then to 5. But for right now, I am just going to say work out 3 times a week. For community and social, so last year I set a goal to make 2 new friends, and I did, but both of them moved from Orlando. So it's crazy. I mean, and they're still friends, but it's like I need friends in Orlando. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my man, but I just want to be with girls sometime, you know. I really need women around me that are like-minded and we can hold each other accountable. So I really want to make more friends this year. One friend, I met her through Meetup. She actually was the creator of this Meetup, and she had like a happy hour, and her and I clicked and we just would hang out from there. So yeah, I need to get back on Meetup and just find other groups. Well, in this category, I'm just going to say, oh, attend one Meetup event per month. That'll help me get out, one, but also just allow me to meet new people and hopefully make new friends. Okay, as far as business, there are a few things that I want to do next year, different things that I just want to start for myself. But like I was saying, for the sake of not talking about it before I actually do it, I'll just share something that I believe I shared this before, that I was doing UGC content. So that's something that I really want to see, you know, grow and bloom. So here I'm going to say I'm a UGC content creator. So as far as hobbies, I put this because I just want to make sure that I'm focusing on enjoyment. So I want to have a hobby that's just simply for enjoyment. Like, I don't want to only work and cook and clean and, you know, do content, as enjoyable as that is. I just want to make sure that I'm doing things simply because I enjoy them. There are a few things I had in mind. I should have written them down, but one was getting into dance. So I have ClassPass, which is an app where you can find different fitness studios and gyms in your area. I'll put the link below. I love ClassPass because you don't have to get like a membership to like one gym or one studio. You can kind of try different things out. Yeah, there was a dance place on there that I would go to, and it was so fun. Like, and it was a workout, but also it was just fun. And like, I used to dance and I kind of lost my rhythm. So yeah, for hobbies, I want to find like a dance class that I can go to, even if it's just like once or twice a month. I think that will be really fun. And then I'm also getting my exercise in as well. Okay, as far as career, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I just don't know where I am with that. I do know that I want a new job because my position kind of turned into something that I didn't expect it to be, and I'm just not fulfilled. And while I am trying to grow outside of a traditional career and just kind of create my own path and do my own things, just in the meantime, in between time, I do want a new job. So yeah, a goal of mine this year will be to get a job. I have been applying for, oh, I told y'all in my last Vlogmas that I had an interview. I didn't get that position, which honestly was for the best because it was in person 5 days a week, and I think I would have been in over my head. I really need a remote job or another hybrid job. So yeah, it's all good that I didn't get that one. But yes, I am Salesforce certified. I'm not using those certifications in my current position. Like I said, it just kind of turned into something that I didn't expect. So yes, I really need to get into a Salesforce business analyst or a Salesforce administrator position. And like I said, these are the books so far that I know I want to read next year. I do have more that I need to add, but I'll come back and do those later. Okay guys, so I finished filling in all of my goals off camera. Now it is time to move into the Notion template. So like I said, this template is amazing. So this is what it looks like. It says put like your word for the year. I need to decide mine, so I'm not gonna do that just yet. And then the definition of that word. These are the quarterly goals that I was talking about. Pages for weekly planning, your master to-do list, and then supporting actions for your goals. This is where you put all of your goals, so you can put the status of it, the goal goes here, the type. So I'll probably change these to all of those different sections that I had in my note. You can schedule it by quarter. So like I was saying, I wanted to do the whole quarterly thing because I believe that'll just keep me on track better. If there's a certain goal that I know I want done within the first quarter, I'll be more likely to like hone in on it and really focus on those supporting actions to get it done by the end of, you know, whichever quarter. Then I believe it's within the quarterly, but you can put the supporting actions. So that's important because I believe like what I was doing before, I was setting a goal, but I kind of wasn't giving like a real strategy behind it. So yeah, I think that part is really important. I'm not going to go into that since I didn't have this in 2023. I'm just going to leave that. So let me just show you guys the different pages. This is the quarterly goal page. So in each quarter, you'll be able to see your goals overall. You can do a high level overview of your supporting actions by month for each goal that you want to achieve in each quarter. And then it's broken down here by, you know, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. You can set your tasks by quarter. And then, oh, I didn't even see this. Kind of review. So celebrate, what did you accomplish? What did you learn? What challenged you? And what you can do better. I need that too because, yeah, it wasn't until like November that I looked back and was like, oh, I didn't accomplish this. I could have done better at this. So yeah, that's perfect. This is weekly. I love this. So like I said, my method for weekly planning, I mean, it wasn't horrible, but like this is just so good. I love that it has like a check-in here, reminders just for the entire week. You can go in and see each quarter. Even in the weekly view, you can see your overall goals in the weekly view. Top priorities for the week. And then what you completed. And there's also a to-do list here, so you can like put due dates, you can put priorities, the different projects. So I'll just do one of my goals here to show you guys how I plan to use this template. So let's do my career goal. So Salesforce, business analyst, or admin position. This will be professional. Like I said, I need to add all the other categories, but I'll come back to that. When do I want to do this? Honestly, I need a new job in Q1. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So, supporting actions. Let's see how you do that. So I'm going to say, I'm going to go here. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to go into the quarterly goal. I need to delete this as well. Okay, so supporting actions in January. I revamp my resume all the time, but I think I want to do like a whole new template. So I'm just going to put redo resume. That needs to be in January. I'm also going to need to apply for, I want to say at least 3 jobs a week. And then something that I want to start doing is reaching out to hiring managers, because just from what I've been seeing on the LinkedIn streets is like you can't just apply anymore. So that's something I need to implement as well. But I'm going to go in and do this every month. So if I have to redo this in February, I'll add it again, or in March, whatever. But yeah, also off camera, I'm just going to add all of my goals that I jotted down in my note. I'll add all of those here, put the type of goal, and then set a time for when I want it to be complete. Go into those quarterly goals and write the supporting actions for each. Go to this template weekly, and based on my yearly goals, my quarterly goals, plan my week, plan my to-do list, plan my task. So like I said, I think this template is perfect just because just having everything in one place definitely makes me feel better about being able to work towards all of my goals. So like I said, I will link this down in my description box if you guys are interested in getting this template as well. Okay guys, lastly, I wanted to share a book with you that I recently got, and I plan to read it in January. It may be best to read it now, but I have a book that I'm trying to finish before the month is over, so I'm just going to read it in January. But I definitely believe it's going to help me and set the tone for the new year. I ordered it a few weeks ago. It's this book here, Grow with Goals. It says, "In How-To Guide for Activating Your Purpose." And what I like about this book is like the summary really like spoke to just how I've been feeling and how I don't want to feel moving forward. So I think it's going to be really helpful. Because the thing about it is I don't want to just have goals that aren't purposeful. Like I do really want to be aligned. I do really want to walk in purpose and not just do things because I think I should, but to do things that, you know, just align with me and that I actually should be doing. So yeah, I like that it's a how-to guide for activating your purpose. And I'll just give you guys a little snippet of the summary. So it says, do you want more out of life, but you're afraid to take a risk? Are you struggling to identify what you specifically want from your life? Have you given up on dreaming due to distraction, disorder, complacency, or doubt? Have you gotten cynical about personal growth because you failed time and time again? Yes. So it says, it's time to wake up your purpose, honor a greater call, and live a life of significance. And y'all, I just want to live a life of significance, okay? Like, I'm just so over feeling like life is happening to me, or as I mentioned, that I'm just surviving and not thriving. So yeah, I just want to do all that I know that I'm called to do, all that I'm meant to do, become who I'm meant to be, and just really start to walk in my purpose and in the calling that I know that God has on my life. So just skipping down a little bit, it says, no more fear, no more confusion, no more apathy, no more playing small. So yeah, I think this book is going to be really good. I will link it in my Amazon storefront, in my bio. And should we start a book club, y'all? Like, that's something I've been wanting to do. If you're interested, let me know. Because yeah, I just love to read and would love to cultivate a community of women who love to do the same. But like reading like purposeful books that are going to help us on our journey. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, you guys, that is all I have for today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. My goal is to be a little more transparent about my life, to share more. I mean, I love sharing fashion and stuff, of course, but to like vlog more, to share more things that are helpful and inspiring, and to really share more of just my journeys. So maybe somebody that's on the same journey or feeling stuck or feeling alone can see this type of stuff and know that you're not alone, and we just all need a reset. We all want to get on track. We all want to just live a better life. So yeah, I've seen a lot of content surrounding this topic, and I wanted to give my take on it, and I wanted to just share, you know, my personal story, my journey, my process for setting new goals. So yeah, if 2023 was hard for you, if you too have been feeling lost and confused and in just survival mode, but you also don't want another year to go by where you don't give it your all, where you just survive, where you don't feel like you accomplished anything, just know that you're not alone. I too am there, but this was the last year of being there, and it could be the last year for you as well. So if you haven't already, go ahead, set your goals. If you want to use my process, I encourage you to do that. I just want to thank you guys for being on this journey with me, and I pray that we all have a blessed and prosperous 2024, just a year that's much better than this year was. If you're not subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.